Welcome to this first lecture on astrophysics and cosmology. The picture over here shows you the sky, a part of the sky during daytime, as it is quite obvious the only astronomical objects that you typically see in the sky during the daytime are the sun and the sometimes the moon, and on rare occasions where there are very bright comets in the sky, you can also possibly see them, as astronomy is essentially a nocturnal nocturnal subject sometimes, which is studied when normal people all go to sleep. The astronomers then get down to work their work like thieves and burglars, you may say. Okay, so this picture shows you a part of the sky at night, at the part of sky that is shown over here is a particularly important because you can see over our galaxy, the Milky Way. In this picture we shall come back to the Milky Way in the later picture. For the purposes of the current lectures of the present lecture, it suffices to note that every bright object that you see in this picture, every bright object that you see in this picture, nearly every brighter object that you see in this picture is a star. So what you see is that the night sky is dominated by stars. If you look at the night sky, which I'm sure all of you have done, it is dominated by stars. Stars are predominantly what you what you will see, and the stars in the night sky have fascinated the human, and they have aroused the human curiously for few thousands of the years. Over few thousands of the years, this is particularly so. Before the advent of the electricity, with the advent of the electricity, the night is largely illuminated in the most of the inhabited areas, and in some places it is so bad that you cannot even see the stars at the night. But before the advent of the electricity, when it really became dark at the night, people naturally spend large part of or possibly a part of their time looking at the sky, and the stars arouse the curiosity of many people over thousands of the years. It was noted long ago that the stars maintained fixed position on the sky over periods of the years. Okay, so if you look at the skies, say over the period of the years or 2 years ago, you will see that the relative positions of the stars with respect to one another remain fixed. They do not change, so the position of the stars in the sky are fixed. This whole fixed position of the stars. So if you look at the sky, say tonight, and if you have happen to see this part of the sky, the part that is shown on the screen, and then again if you look at the sky at the same time tomorrow night, you will see exactly the same pattern. Okay, and the entire pattern that you see here, and the entire pattern of the fixed stars on the sky, it resolves around us. If you look at the sky, say continuously for 1 to 2 hours, you will see that the entire pattern fixed relative on to the one another stars remain fixed, but the entire pattern revolves around us, rotates, and it completes one whole rotations in 24 hours. This diurnal rotation, it is now known, arises because of the rotation of the earth. Okay, so the earth is rotating, it has period of 24 hours, and the sky, the fixed pattern of the stars appears to rotate because of the rotation of the earth. Is the okay the stars, we also know now that the stars are at great distance from us, so even if the stars move their positions, the regular position in the sky will not change significantly over the time. Okay, means scales of the few years at least to the naked eye. So the position, so the motion of the stars, even if they are there, will not be visible on the sky because the stars are very far away. Okay, means it is a consequence of that, of this, that the stars remain fixed relative to the one another, and the fixed pattern of the stars rotates. The pattern is fixed in the sky. The entire sky rotates, seems to rotate around us. Okay, means now ancient people, they looked at the patterns of the stars in the sky, and they identified a certain distinct pattern in this, and these patterns that they identified are known as a constellations. Before we go to that,